Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into some fascinating, and perhaps a bit eerie, psychological facts about women that you probably didn't know. Prepare to be surprised, intrigued, and maybe even a little spooked as we uncover the hidden layers of the female psyche. But before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss out on our captivating content. Now, let's get started. Number 1. Women's intuition is real. You've probably heard about women's intuition. It turns out, it's not just a myth. Studies suggest that women are better at reading facial expressions and emotions than men. This heightened emotional intelligence allows them to pick up on subtle social cues, often leading them to sense things that others might miss. So, next time a woman tells you she has a gut feeling about something, you might want to listen. But why do women have this heightened intuition? Evolutionary biologists suggest that it might stem from ancestral roles. Historically, women were the primary caregivers, needing to be attuned to the needs and emotions of their offspring and social group. This ability to read and respond to subtle cues would have been advantageous for survival. Moreover, psychological studies have shown that women's brains are wired differently in terms of emotional processing. The limbic system, which is involved in emotional regulation, is generally more active in women. This means that women not only notice more subtle changes in behavior but also process these changes more deeply. This can also explain why women tend to excel in professions that require empathy and emotional intelligence, such as nursing, teaching, and counseling. Their ability to connect on an emotional level can lead to more effective communication and understanding in these roles. However, this heightened intuition can sometimes be a double-edged sword. Women may become overwhelmed by the emotional burdens of those around them, leading to stress and anxiety. It's crucial for women to practice self-care and set boundaries to maintain their emotional health. Number 2. The power of female empathy. Women tend to score higher on tests of empathy than men. This means they are more likely to understand and share the feelings of others. This trait is deeply rooted in both biology and social conditioning, making women more attuned to the emotions of those around them. This can be both a blessing and a curse, as high empathy can lead to emotional burnout. Empathy in women is not just about feeling what others feel, it also involves a strong motivation to help others. This can lead to what psychologists call compassion fatigue, where the emotional demands of caring for others can lead to exhaustion and stress. Interestingly, the hormone oxytocin, which is often called the love hormone, plays a significant role in empathy. Higher levels of oxytocin are associated with increased trust, empathy, and social bonding. Women generally have higher levels of oxytocin, especially during and after childbirth, which helps them bond with their babies. Socially, women are often expected to be the emotional anchors in their families and communities. This expectation can add to the emotional load they carry. It's important to recognize and support the emotional labor women often provide, both at home and in the workplace. Despite the potential for emotional burnout, high empathy is a valuable trait that fosters strong, supportive relationships. Women's empathetic nature can bring people together and create environments where everyone feels heard and valued. Number 3. Women in multitasking. Ever wondered how women manage to juggle so many tasks at once? Research indicates that women are generally better at multitasking than men. This ability is thought to stem from evolutionary roles where women had to manage various tasks simultaneously. However, this doesn't mean multitasking is always efficient, it can also lead to increased stress and decreased overall productivity. In today's fast-paced world, the ability to multitask is often seen as a valuable skill. Women, balancing careers, family responsibilities, and social obligations, often find themselves multitasking out of necessity. This ability to switch between tasks quickly and efficiently can be advantageous in managing the demands of daily life. However, it's important to note that multitasking is not without its downsides. Studies have shown that multitasking can reduce the quality of work and increase the time it takes to complete tasks. This is because the brain needs time to switch gears between different activities, leading to cognitive overload. Moreover, constant multitasking can contribute to feelings of stress and anxiety. The pressure to juggle multiple responsibilities can be overwhelming and may affect mental and physical health. Women may feel the societal expectation to do it all, leading to burnout. To mitigate these effects, it's crucial to prioritize tasks and take breaks to recharge. Practicing mindfulness and focusing on one task at a time can help improve productivity and reduce stress. Remember, it's okay to ask for help and delegate tasks when needed. Number 4. The female brain during stress. Women's brains react differently to stress compared to men's. Under stress, women are more likely to activate areas of the brain involved in emotional regulation. This can result in higher emotional responses during stressful situations. Interestingly, this might also explain why women tend to seek social support more often than men when dealing with stress. Biologically, the stress response in women is influenced by hormones like estrogen and oxytocin. These hormones promote bonding and social interaction, which is why women are more likely to reach out to friends and family during stressful times. This behavior is often referred to as the tend and befriend response. While this response can help mitigate the effects of stress by fostering social support networks, it can also lead to emotional contagion, where stress spreads among social groups. Women, being more empathetic, might absorb the stress of those around them, further amplifying their own stress levels. Another interesting aspect is that chronic stress can affect women's health differently than men's. Women are more prone to stress-related disorders such as anxiety and depression. This is partly due to differences in brain structure and function, as well as hormonal influences. To manage stress effectively, it's essential for women to engage in regular physical activity, maintain social connections, and practice stress relief techniques such as meditation and deep breathing exercises. Building resilience through healthy coping strategies can help mitigate the long-term effects of stress. Number 5. Women remember more. Women typically have better memory for details, especially when it comes to emotional events. This phenomenon is known as emotional memory and is more pronounced in women due to their heightened emotional processing abilities. This means that women are more likely to remember both the good and the bad, which can have significant implications for relationships and social interactions. Emotional memory is not just about remembering events but also about the emotions associated with those events. Women's brains are more adept at linking emotions to memories, which can lead to vivid and detailed recollections of past experiences. This enhanced memory for emotional events can be beneficial in maintaining relationships, as it allows women to remember important details about their loved ones. However, it can also be a source of distress, as negative memories can resurface more easily, affecting mental health. Interestingly, this trait might be rooted in evolutionary biology. For ancestral women, remembering the emotional context of past events would have been crucial for survival, helping them avoid dangerous situations and form strong social bonds. To balance the impact of emotional memory, it's important to practice mindfulness and cognitive behavioral techniques that help reframe negative memories and reduce their emotional charge. Focusing on positive experiences and creating new, happy memories can also help counteract the effects of negative emotional memory. Number 6. The dark side of female friendships. While female friendships are often deep and nurturing, there's a darker side as well. Women can experience intense jealousy and competition within their social circles. This behavior is thought to be an evolutionary trait linked to securing resources and mates. The complexity of female friendships can sometimes lead to toxic relationships and emotional manipulation. Female friendships are often characterized by emotional closeness and mutual support. However, this closeness can also lead to intense emotional dynamics, including jealousy and competition. These negative emotions can arise from comparisons in appearance, achievements, and social status. Social media has amplified these dynamics, making it easier to compare oneself to others and feel inadequate. The curated images and highlights shared on social platforms can create unrealistic expectations and fuel jealousy and competition among friends. In some cases, these negative emotions can lead to manipulative behaviors such as gossip, exclusion, and passive-aggressive actions. Such behaviors can damage trust and create toxic environments that are emotionally draining. To foster healthy friendships, it's important to communicate openly and honestly, set boundaries, and practice empathy. Recognizing and addressing feelings of jealousy and competition can help maintain positive and supportive relationships. Number 7. The influence of hormones. Hormones play a significant role in women's psychological behavior. Fluctuations in hormones like estrogen and progesterone can affect mood, energy levels, and even cognitive functions. This is particularly evident during menstrual cycles, pregnancy, and menopause, where hormonal changes can lead to dramatic shifts in behavior and emotional states. Estrogen, often called the female hormone, has a significant impact on mood and emotional regulation. Higher levels of estrogen are associated with better mood and cognitive functioning, while lower levels can lead to mood swings and irritability. Progesterone, another key hormone, also affects mood and behavior. It has a calming effect on the brain, but fluctuations can cause feelings of anxiety and depression. These hormonal changes are particularly noticeable during the menstrual cycle, leading to conditions such as premenstrual syndrome, PMS, and premenstrual dysphoric disorder, PMDD. During pregnancy, the surge of hormones can lead to a wide range of emotional experiences, from euphoria to anxiety. Postpartum hormonal changes can also contribute to conditions such as postpartum depression, highlighting the profound impact of hormones on women's mental health. Menopause marks another significant hormonal shift, often leading to symptoms such as mood swings, anxiety, and depression. Understanding the influence of hormones can help women manage these changes through lifestyle adjustments, medical treatments, and mental health support. Number 8. The social brain. Women's brains are wired for social connection. Areas of the brain involved in social processing and empathy, such as the anterior cingulate cortex and the insula, are generally more active in women. This makes women more adept at forming and maintaining social bonds, but it also means they are more sensitive to social rejection and exclusion. The social brain hypothesis suggests that the complexity of human social interactions has driven the evolution of larger and more complex brains. For women, the ability to navigate social networks and form alliances would have been crucial for survival and reproductive success. This social sensitivity can lead to positive outcomes such as strong, supportive relationships and effective communication skills. However, it can also make women more vulnerable to social stressors such as rejection, isolation, and conflict. Social rejection activates the same brain regions associated with physical pain, which explains why rejection can be so emotionally painful for women. This heightened sensitivity to social cues and rejection can affect self-esteem and mental health. To support social well-being, it's important to build positive relationships, practice effective communication, and develop resilience to social stressors. Engaging in social activities, volunteering, and joining supportive communities can also enhance social connections and emotional health. Number 9. Women and depression. Women are more likely to experience depression than men. This can be attributed to a combination of biological, hormonal, and social factors. Hormonal fluctuations, higher stress levels, and social expectations all contribute to the higher prevalence of depression in women. Understanding these factors is crucial for effective mental health support and treatment. Biologically, women's brains are more sensitive to changes in serotonin, a neurotransmitter that regulates mood. Hormonal fluctuations, particularly those involving estrogen and progesterone, can also affect serotonin levels and contribute to mood disorders. Socially, women often face higher levels of stress due to multiple roles and responsibilities, including work, caregiving, and social expectations. The pressure to meet societal standards of beauty, success, and behavior can also contribute to feelings of inadequacy and depression. Additionally, women are more likely to experience certain types of trauma, such as sexual assault and domestic violence, which are significant risk factors for depression. The cumulative effect of these factors can lead to a higher prevalence of depression in women. Addressing depression in women requires a multifaceted approach that includes medical treatment, therapy, social support, and lifestyle changes. Recognizing the signs of depression and seeking help early can improve outcomes and enhance mental well-being. Number 10. Women are more prone to anxiety. Similar to depression, women are also more likely to suffer from anxiety disorders. This can be linked to genetic predispositions, hormonal influences, and environmental stressors. Anxiety can manifest in various ways, including generalized anxiety disorder, panic attacks, and social anxiety, and often requires a comprehensive approach to treatment. Genetically, women are more likely to inherit anxiety disorders, and hormonal fluctuations can exacerbate symptoms. The hormone progesterone, in particular, has been linked to increased anxiety, especially during the premenstrual phase and menopause. Environmental stressors, such as work pressure, family responsibilities, and societal expectations, can also contribute to anxiety. Women often juggle multiple roles and may feel overwhelmed by the demands placed on them. Anxiety can manifest in physical symptoms such as rapid heartbeat, sweating, and dizziness, as well as psychological symptoms such as excessive worry, fear, and avoidance behaviors. These symptoms can interfere with daily life and overall well-being. Effective treatment for anxiety often includes a combination of therapy, medication, lifestyle changes, and stress management techniques. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, is particularly effective in addressing the thought patterns and behaviors associated with anxiety. In conclusion, understanding the psychological nuances of women is essential for promoting mental health and well-being. By recognizing the unique challenges and strengths that women possess, we can create a more supportive and empathetic society. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating insights into the human mind.